Hello everyone, my name is Lukas Schicksal, and with this video I'm starting a project on YouTube to improve my languages, share tips and mistakes, and surround myself with people who have the same passion as me. Thank you very much, and let's get started. In this video I will offer my greatest techniques, secrets and personal experience to help to become fluent, regardless of your starting place. Anyone may learn a new language by combining engaging tactics with cutting-edge technology. So the question is, why learn a new language in 2025? Why should you go on the thrilling journey of language learning in this year? The answer is easy. Learning another language in an increasingly linked global environment helps you connect profoundly with individuals from diverse cultures, opens to you to new work prospects, and improves your vacation experience. This is really important. Imagine drinking coffee in a Parisian cafe, comfortably ordering in French, or starting up a discussion in Mandarin during a business conference in Shanghai, for example. Language acquisition is about more than simply practice. It's also about generating memorable experiences. Furthermore, bilingual has cognitive advantages. According to studies, learning a language improves memory and problem-solving abilities and prevents cognitive decline. Because of the resources available to us in 2025, these benefits will be more accessible than ever. With the appropriate mindset, the world becomes your school and your potential is limitless. Language study is also a means of personal development. It pushes you to go out of your comfort zone, practice patience, and of course observe the world from fresh angles. And these life skills are useful in every situation. The tools you'll need in 2025 are language learning technologies will be smarter, quicker, and more personalized. AI-powered applications are changing the way we approach communication. These applications track your progress, first of all, and tailor courses to your specific requirements, and even replicate real-life discussions. ChatGPT, for example, generates personalized conversation that allow you to practice real speech patterns. It's like having a personal instructor with you at all times. Virtual reality is another game changer. Imagine being immersed in a Spanish marketplace or a Japanese tea ceremony without leaving your house. Virtual reality allows you to practice language skills in realistic surroundings while also increasing confidence and cultural awareness. The physical sense of engaging with a virtual environment makes language learning enjoyable and memorable. Additionally, speech analyzer technologies have progressed. So these programs provide you with immediate feedbacks on your pronunciation, ensuring that your accent develops with your vocabulary. With these tools, you may reach near native fluency without ever feeling alienated in your learning process. However, technology is only a means to a goal. The trick is to utilize these tools regularly. Choose one or two that align with your learning style and incorporate them into your everyday routine. Remember that the most effective instrument is one that is used on a regular basis. The discipline of turning up every day is what converts resources into outcomes. My 2025 language learning tips is often dependent on approach. Tip number 1, creating micro goals is one of my favorites. Instead of proclaiming, I want to be fluent in Italian, for example, set reasonable goals, such as introducing yourself or ordering at the restaurant. These modest trumps help you gain momentum and stay motivated. For example, you may begin by learning the 100 most popular terms or phrases. Once you've accomplished this, the following stage will seem more doable and thrilling. Another tip, speak from the beginning. Don't wait till you've perfect your grammar before attempting new terms. Join an online language community or find a language partner to practice with. Mistakes are inevitable and they often serve as the finest instructors. Accept the discomfort of early talks. Each misstep is a stepping stone to expertise. Finally, make learning enjoyable by gamifying the process. Use programs that award streaks or make lectures into mini games. Compete with your friends or push yourself to finish a fit job every week. When studying seems like play, it develops a lasting habit. Celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how minor, and reward yourself for maintaining constancy. Real stories, real results. Let me use a personal tale to demonstrate these tactics. 3 years ago, I decided to study French with Plateaus.com and a dedication to regular practice. I set tiny objectives such as introducing myself or asking for direction. Within 6 months, I was able to have discussions and deliver a short speech at a local event. The trip was not without difficulties, but each error got me close to proficiency. Stories like this demonstrate that with the appropriate technique, anybody can learn a language. In addition to my own experience, I've met folks who have used language acquisition to change their life. One viewer explained how studying German helped them to their ideal job in Berlin. Another utilized their newly acquired Japanese abilities to communicate with distant relatives. This example demonstrates the force of commitment and the efficiency of contemporary technologies. Tip number 3, importance of immersion. Immersion is one of the most effective methods for learning a language. In 2025, you won't need to relocate to a new nation to immerse yourself, but you can establish a language-rich atmosphere at home. Adjust the language setting on your device. View films or TV episodes in your target language and listen to podcasts while commuting. Even little changes such as labeling household goods with their foreign languages counterparts may strengthen vocabulary and enhance memory. This is really important. So, immersion means surrounds you with the language, allowing you to think rather than translate from your original speech. Another excellent approach to immersing oneself is with social interaction. Attend language exchange meetings or join online groups where you may talk and listen in your target language. Consistent exposure allows you to effortlessly internalize language structures and vocabulary, making learning seem more like living rather than just studying. Number 4, leveraging social media and online communities. Social media networks are a goldmine for language learners. You can follow influencers, join language-specific groups, and take part in live discussions with native speakers on a variety of tiers. Apps such as HelloTalk and Tandem allow you to communicate with native speakers via text or voice. These platforms combine informal conversation with cultural expertise, making them ideal for practicing and comprehending cultural subtleties. For example, you might acquire slang, idioms, and cultural allusions that textbooks do not address. Furthermore, developing your content in your target language might be beneficial. Create a TikTok or Instagram profile to share your learning experience and engage with a worldwide audience. This not only enhances your talent but also keeps you motivated since get comments and support from others. Number 5, the advantages of journaling in your target language. Writing is an important, sometimes disregarded aspect of language acquisition. Create a diary in your target language, even if it's just a few phrases every day. Describe your day, make a list of new terminology, or write about something you are passionate about. This activity teaches grammar and vocabulary while encouraging you to think creatively. With this technique, your writing and speaking abilities will noticeably improve with time. If you are not sure where to begin, consider writing a brief paragraph about your favorite pastime. Then set a task for yourself, like compose a conversation or a short fiction. Revisiting your diary entries over time may be an effective motivator since they provide a physical record of your progress. Number 6, personalized learning plans. Every learner is unique, and a one-size-fits-all strategy is not effective for everyone. Create a personalized learning plan based on your objectives, schedule, and interests. If you are a morning person, set aside 20 minutes to study vocabulary after breakfast. If you like music, study the lyrics of songs in your target language. Tailoring your approach makes the trip both pleasurable and sustainable. Another advice is to review your strategy on a regular basis. If something isn't working, don't be scared to change things around. So try new things, try new way to learn your target language. Language acquisition too, it's a dynamic process. That's why your approaches should change as you develop. Continue exploring until you discover the ideal combination of tools and approaches. Number 7. The function of culture in a language learning. Language is intimately linked to culture. To properly learn a language, you must first immerse yourself in its culture. Discover the traditions, history, and practices related to the language. Attend cultural events, prepare regional recipes, and read books by local writers. Understanding the culture boosts your respect for the language and adds context to your learning experience. For example, viewing film or reading literature in your target language may help you learn colloquialisms and regional variances. These cultural insights enhance your language usage and allow you to connect more deeply with native speakers. Number 8. Tackling plateaus. Every language student experiences plateaus when development seems to stop. When this occurs, change up your regime. Try a new app, take a different online class, or push yourself with more difficult material. Sometimes taking a step back to revisit fundamental principles may rekindle process. Remember that plateaus are only temporary and tenacity always pays. Another helpful method is to track your progress differently. Instead of focusing on what you haven't mastered, consider how far you've come. Celebrate achievement, no matter how teeny, to keep your drive up. So celebrate achievement, no matter how teeny, to keep your drive up. Number 9. The science of spaced repetition. Spaced repetition is a scientifically validated approach for improving memory recall. Use flashcards or applications that use this strategy to review vocabulary and grammatical principles at appropriate intervals. This strategy guarantees that new knowledge is transferred from short to long-term memory, making it simple to remember when needed. To get the greatest outcomes, include spaced repetition in a regular program. Set up hours each week to review previous content while adding new words or phrases. Over time, this technique establishes a basis for higher learning. Tip number 10. Building confidence. Practice confidence is essential while speaking a new language. Practice with language partners. Videotape yourself and review it to discover areas for development. Celebrate teeny accomplishments such as accurately pronouncing a difficult word or finishing a conversation without resorting to your mother tongue. Confidence increases with patience, so don't pass up chances to talk. 11. Shadowing is an excellent activity in which you listen to a native speaker and try to repeat what they say as accurately as possible. This approach enhances pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm, resulting in a more natural sounding speech. Over time, these efforts will turn your anxiety of speaking into joy. Engage and inspire language learning in 2025 is about appreciating the journey rather than the goal. Start small, be consistent, and applaud every accomplishment. Remember, every word you learn brings you one step closer to discovering a new universe of possibilities. If you found this video useful, remember to like, subscribe and click the bell button for more tips and tricks.